All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a little social media exclusive. This is the Student Showcase, showcasing some of the students training at the Pitbull's Powerhouse Training Center located right here in Muncie. We're going to get an opportunity to see some of these kids in the ring and see how their training is going.
You want to know what really makes me feel old about this match? I was around when this young man's father started training to wrestle.
And we go get a look at a second generation athlete here in Bentley Foltz. And like you mentioned, Jayden Lyon, also a second generation competitor, correct?
Yes.
So this is going to be fun, getting to see how these two young men, obviously being second generation competitors, always gives an edge a little bit because you're around the business, you're around your parents, being in the ring, you pick up things, you learn things, and we're going to get a chance to see what young Bentley Foltz has learned, being the son of the current world heavyweight champion, the Pitbull Rodney Foltz, in this first student showcase match.
And like I said, the crazy thing is, even with Bentley, I was around when both of their fathers, even Pitbull, started training to be professional wrestlers. Makes me feel really old.
Well, let's think back to your younger days and these two men's fathers. How do you think they compare to their old men, so to speak? How did the fathers match up? How do you think the kids match up?
Bentley's athletic like his father is. Not old enough yet, of course, to have the MMA background and boxing background that Rodney had. But the other young man here is like twice his father's size.
He is a big young man. This is, again, Jayden Lyon taking on Bentley Foltz in this student showcase match.
Drop kick.
Bentley Foltz and Jayden Lyon has to take a breather out of the ring for a moment. Hanging out around here, around our commentary area. This little pre-show bonus action for the fans in attendance, the type of thing you get to see if you come out to check out Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling live.
And as he gets more experience, the ref was only at the count of 3. He'll understand you're out there taking a break. Wait till 8 to start to get back in the ring. Clear the cobwebs a little bit.
He's young and he's excited. I believe this is Jayden's first match in front of an IPW crowd. So, young man getting a great opportunity here. And obviously he's got the power advantage over Bentley.
Yep, big size advantage.
Bentley going for that collar and elbow lockup there, and Jayden just lining him up and saying, no, I'm going to throw you off of me.
Here's what I wonder about Bentley. Does he have his father's temper?
That's very true. Pitbull's known for being a bit of a hothead. Does Bentley have his dad's bad attitude? Of course, that attitude's a World Heavyweight Championship winning attitude as well.
Yes, you got to have that to become a world champion.
As now there we see the power from Jayden Lyon, just powering Bentley down. Not often you see somebody actually power down an opponent in a collar and elbow lockup. That's something you don't see too often.
Now, should Bentley be concerned that his opponent's father is refereeing the match?
That is very true. Of course, we have seen Bentley on a few occasions. He's also training to be an official. We've seen him referee some matches, including some of his fathers and some of his father's enemies. Seems like he's calling the match right down the middle for now. Now here comes Jayden Lyon picking up Bentley Foltz. Bentley trying to do the comeback, trying to fight back. Obviously, it's tough when you're facing a man twice your size. Of course, with these two being students at the Pitbull Powerhouse Training Center.
Oh, nice reversal. Nice clothesline.
Very nice.
Last second reversal. It's very good.
I would say these two young men are obviously familiar with each other from training together at the Pitbull's Powerhouse Training Center, but there's a lot of difference between when you're training in the school, in the gym, versus being actually out there in the ring when it matters, when the competition is on.
Yes, there is. Everything moves, it seems like 5 times faster when you're in front of the fans. The lights kind of heat the ring up a little bit. Yeah, it's easy to get out of breath when you're not used to it when you're actually in a match in front of the people.
Jayden Lyon giving the official the business. Bentley, nice right hand, trying to come back. Bentley now trying to set up maybe a little bit of lucha move, a little bit of high flying. This is something we don't see too often from his dad. Nice arm drag. Pinned by Bentley Foltz, and Jayden Lyon just pushes him off.
I have noticed one thing. If for all young wrestlers, when you're going to get in the ring, always be sure to double tie your wrestling boots and your wrestling shoes. I noticed one of Bentley's boots has come untied. Will that affect the match as he goes on when he's doing a lot of high flying?
I would imagine it would, because you're going to be aware of the fact, oh no, my shoe's untied.
Oh, nice suplex.
And it might affect how you move around the ring, because you're thinking about that instead of what you need to be doing. Nice kick out there by Bentley Foltz. He's not quite put away yet in this student showcase matchup.
That was a very good looking suplex.
They turn out great students at the Pitbull's Powerhouse Training Center right here in Muncie. You see several of them up and down the card of IPW shows on a regular basis out here. So what we're getting to see here is the next generation of Indiana Powerhouse wrestling.
And a reversal by Bentley.
Bentley now working the arm. And when you're up against
Stomp to the toe.
Very
yes,
nice,
like
gets him down. Do what you have to do when you're outmatched by twice the size.
And see how he sets his hand on his shoulder to put more torque on it since he's got a bigger opponent.
Bentley Foltz has picked up a lot from the training center, and obviously just from watching his father over the years. Very competent young man in the ring. As now Jayden Lyon goes for the drop down, slap to the face on Bentley Foltz. Goes for the cover.
Not enough.
One of the things I like from Jayden Lyon is he keeps frequently going for covers on Bentley Foltz, which is forcing Bentley to have to push all that weight off of him, and that's helping to wear Bentley down. Bentley now, duck underneath, goes for the back body drop. No, Bentley flips through.
Athleticism.
Goes for the stunner.
I think that might have it.
He got it.
And you notice the difference. When he went for the pin, he hooked the leg. When he went for the pin, did you notice when he went for his pin?
He hooked the leg.
He hooked the leg with one leg, and he hooked the other leg with his arm.
And we know that Bentley has been doing some work and shadowing El Fuego Benny Candela, and we've seen Benny break out the stunner on a few occasions recently, and it looks like Bentley might have picked up a thing or two from watching El Fuego.
That's right. And this other young man, would you say his name was Jayden?
Jayden, yes, Jayden Lyon.
I thought he did a fantastic job, had a couple really nice moves, but I think he hurt himself a couple times by not putting his weight up on the shoulders and hooking a leg when he went for the pinfall.